Hello Sagittarius, thank you for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to look at your energies between the 19th to the 25th of April 2021 or thereabouts, Sagittarius. So I've pre-shuffled your cards to get your energy into the card, so I'll just do a final shuffle now. And first of all, using the Moonology Oracle cards. And the Oracle of Visions here. So first of all, we have the new moon in Aquarius, and this is saying bring love into the situation. So there's some form of a situation for somebody, or for a few of you Sagittarius, where there's a need now to bring love into that situation. Right, so let's just put that to one side. And here we have number 22, and this is about reflections, looking back, reflecting on the past, looking back, perhaps thinking about hindsight also, decisions made in the past, and in hindsight perhaps those decisions would have been slightly different, but this is about reflections and looking back. So okay, something about bringing love into the situation also here, so perhaps something to do with the past, memories of the past, people in your lives, perhaps, you know, that were in your life a long time ago, or have been in your life for a long time. So let's see what's important for Sagittarius to be aware of at this time, 19th to the 25th of April 2021 or thereabouts. So we have a situation here, and your energy, Sagittarius. What's on your mind at the moment? The root influence, past influences, the future going forward, and then just something else the energies would like to say to you at this time. At the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. So this is an intimate relationship, very close bonded relationship, I feel. And I'll just put that to one side because of course we've had reflections of the past in hindsight. Okay, so I'll just do a shuffle now of the Lightseers Tarot. Could you clarify all the cards on the table, please? We've had a card jumped out, and this is the Nine of Cups, and this talks about leaping for joy because of wish fulfillment, blessings, wish fulfillment, wishes coming true. So I'll just pop it back in. A little bit more of a shuffle. And I'll just lay the cards on top for a bit of clarity and depth. And here we have the Page of Wands, and this is something new, a new opportunity, a new creative endeavour perhaps, a message perhaps coming in to do with passion, creativity, action, movement, or you're just becoming aware of something. It's something to do with skill as well, I feel. This young lady throwing the baton up in the air, very skilled at what she's doing, dancing at the same time. So It could be something to do with a creative endeavour. So, but let's see. Right, so at the heart of your reading we have the Palace of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. The Palace of Cups is the home environment to do with love and relationships, family. And the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's very down to earth, very grounded, very good at making money, earning money, bringing money to the table, managing money, managing all the practical affairs. Can be a business owner running her own business. But very, very balanced and secure energy with what the Queen of Pentacles brings forward. So this is either representing yourself, an aspect of yourself, Sagittarius, within this home environment here, or this is somebody connected to you that is bringing money to the table, perhaps, or bringing perhaps a business opportunity forward for you, perhaps, but within a home family environment. So let's see where this is going. So what you're thinking about, Sagittarius, we've got Judgment and we've got the Three of Wands. And what you're thinking about is this time of rebirth, thinking about the past, what went well and what didn't go well. But for yourself, it's standing up to be counted now, and a time of rebirth. And this is what you're thinking about. And the Three of Wands, this is when you've been working hard, making plans, putting plans into place, and then waiting for your ship to come in. It's that sort of an energy. However, with the depiction on this card, we see the young lady with a surfboard waiting for the perfect wave. However, the sea is calm, so it's almost like she's standing in the wrong place, or it's the wrong time, so she's been putting all this effort into something, but nothing is happening. And this is, for some of you, that's what you're thinking about at the moment, at this time of a rebirth of some sort. So the root influence, or a hidden influence here, we have Temperance, and of course Temperance is your energy within the major arcana in tarot, Sagittarius. So we've got the Temperance energy here, and we have the Five of Wands. So this is already in place, because this is at the root of the situation. So Temperance, this is the angel of Temperance, working hard to achieve balance. Working hard to achieve balance, and that's between masculine and feminine energy here. There's a lovely realm, there is a connection between these two energies. But there's a need for balance. Something about this fire energy here, the masculine energy here, that is too high, and so and the feminine energy being down here. So there's it needs to come into balance, and this is what the angel of Temperance is working hard. This is about patience as well, having patience with the process, with achieving this balance, and healing. You know, the angel of Temperance does also bring healing forward. Now this is internal conflict, so I feel for some of you there's been some form of internal conflict happening, as sixes and sevens within yourself, if you like, and then trying to get some form of a resolution to whatever the conflict has been. And that's been happening at this time of, you know, struggling to get some form of balance and harmony within yourself. So that's at the root of this. That's led on to the home environment, the family home environment, and then the Queen of Pentacles. So let's see. So past influences, we have the Seven of Pentacles here, and we have the Six of Swords. So the Seven of Pentacles, this is when something was still growing. something was still maturing and growing. It wasn't quite the right time for harvesting the Pentacles. And the clarifier, the Six of Swords, which is somebody moving on, somebody leaving as a difficult situation and heading towards calmer waters, being guided by spirit, by the spirit birds here. So there was something about timing, something growing and timing, and then somebody having to leave, moving on, and that's a past influence. And quite possibly to do with the relationship. Now, going forward, we have the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles again. It came out as a past influence. And here it is again. So going forward, the Emperor energy, this is about authority, being in control. Setting the way of things, having autonomy and control. Now the clarifier is the Seven of Pentacles, which is looking after something that's growing very slowly. So as we can see here, there's been lots of work put into the roots. The roots are very healthy underground. They're hidden, of course, but they're very healthy. And this is where a lot of the work has been. It's been hidden. But now what's showing is a nurturing of something that's growing very slowly. And you having the control of that, being in authority and being in control of whatever the Seven of Pentacles means for yourself. Sagittarius. Now, this is something else that your guides and the universe would like to say to you. Well, we have the Nine of Swords and the Hermit. And the Nine of Swords, this talks about fear-based thoughts. When the thoughts that are going over and over in your mind, your worries, become bigger than what they should be. And it creates all sorts of imaginings. So the woman looking up at the tree, she imagines that the branches are clawed hands, and it's quite, she feels quite fearful about that. So she's worrying about something that's not there. Basically, that's what the Nine of Swords is saying. And yes, and the Hermit, trying to shed light on something, coming away from the crowd and giving deep thought to get the answers to something. But as you're doing that, the fear-based thoughts are taking a hold, and you're starting to imagine things that aren't there. And this is just for some of you, Sagittarius. I'll just get some more information about that. Right. Could we have some more information about the Nine of Swords and the Hermit, please? The Nine of Swords and the Hermit, please, for Sagittarius. Some more information. The Nine of Swords and the Hermit, please. Some clarification. So connected to the Nine of Swords, we have Temperance again. So Temperance came out at the root of your situation here. And it's come out again as a clarifier for the Nine of Swords. So there's something about trying to achieve balance, harmony, having patience. And it could be also referring to you know, who you are, your energy here. So something about your energy that's creating fear-based thoughts, that you're overthinking. And it may be as you're working hard to achieve balance and healing, alongside of that is the fear-based thoughts that are building up. And connected to the Hermit, we have the King of Pentacles, and he is the business owner. He's the man. He's the person that is managing money, bringing money to the table. Very, very secure, paternalistic energy here. Very kind energy, very grounded energy, very practical minded. But I say very good at earning money and bringing money and managing money. Now, for some of you, are giving some deep thought to a King of Pentacles energy. If that's not the case, then Sagittarius, this is an aspect of yourself that you're now giving some deep thought to a situation. So if we have a look at all those cards together, we see that yourself working hard to achieve balance and harmony, but there's things going over in your mind that are building up as you're trying to get answers within yourself, as you're trying to get to the bottom of something, and probably to do with the energy of the King of Pentacles, which could well be about, it's either somebody who resembles the King of Pentacles, or this is the energy of managing money, managing your affairs perhaps, earning money, bringing money to the table. If you're an employer, about being able to look after your employees, being able to pay their salaries. So, it could be that sort of an energy for some of you. Because right at the centre, we had the Queen of Pentacles, didn't we? Within a family situation, a home and situation. So I feel for some of you, this is very much about work, earning income, and that's where your worries are coming from. Thinking about the past, but going forward, taking on a more authoritative role as you nurture something that's growing. But it's got good foundations, remember, but you're going to put a lot of time and effort into it to nurture it to grow, but it will. Something to do with a new creative endeavour, I feel, for some of you. So where does this lover come in? Now the lover may be something to do with, we may actually have a couple here. We may actually have a couple on the table. So the lovers here, the relationship, bringing forward this fantastic new opportunity, money, career, work, abundant opportunity. And that's going to be very meaningful for your heart here. But there's a tower there. There's been some form of a tower moment that perhaps has created, that brought an end to something perhaps in the past. This has been why you've been recovering. This might have something to do with the COVID situation for some of you, that raised everything to the ground, particularly if you were a business owner with employees, and a big heart, King of Cups. Yes, there was a completion of a cycle of some sort. So yes, and you were carrying a heavy weight, a heavy burden here that had to be dropped. Okay, but this does seem to be something new now coming in on the horizon, a new opportunity, a new creative opportunity that's going to bring money in. Yeah, there's going to be money, and you're going to be able to pay people as well as paying yourself. So there's a message coming in very quickly about this. It's going to bring in that change, and there's going to be lots of joy and happiness and celebration here. Because this is the Four of Wands, which is about security in the home. Yeah, so this inspirational idea, the Ace of Wands, very, very inspirational idea, and the Wheel of Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune turning for you. Alright, so it looks like after a period of quite difficult situation, There's still, the residue is still around there, but there's something very positive on the move now. Something very positive on the move, and I feel it is to do with work, career, money, income, something like that. And you've certainly been reflecting back, thinking back, on looking back, having hindsight, you know, reflections. But this is something about bring love into the situation. So don't lose whatever you're doing going forward. Take your heart with you. So keep the love there, keep the heart there within this endeavour, within this situation, Sagittarius. Right, I'm just going to... I could have 2 more messages, please, to complete this reading for Sagittarius. 2 more messages, please, to complete this reading for Sagittarius. And remember, it's a general reading, Sagittarius, so it will have meaning for somebody, or for a few of you, but perhaps not for everybody. We've all got different storylines going on in our lives, haven't we? And this reading has certainly zoned into a particular story for somebody. Yeah, so we have the desert passage, which is about trust that there's a divine plan, and then discovering truth. You should stand in the light of your truth. So the desert passage, so this is when things have been a bit tough going. It's been a bit difficult, like trying to find your way through the desert, scorching hot, no water, all the sand heaps look the same, the sand mounds look the same. But although it's been hard going, you know, and the universe wants to say, trust, there is a divine plan here. What has happened, looking back, you'll see why things happened as they did, and you'll be able to see how positive your journey has become, because you're thinking about this time of rebirth. This time of rebirth, because here you can see standing in the light of your truth. So no matter where other people are going or what other people are doing, you've turned away and you're now walking your walk. You're walking in the direction that's the right direction for yourself, Sagittarius. Alright, I'm going to leave it there. A lovely reading in many ways. I hope you've enjoyed it, Sagittarius, and that it's given you a little bit of perhaps clarity on a situation. But good luck going forward, and I do hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.